What's up, G.I. Joe fans? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Museum. I'll be your curator today. And guys, we have another cool one for you. Guys, we're out of control over here at the museum. We are out of control. Guys, we bring to you today another cool G.I. Joe that we found in the archives. This is from 2000, the G.I. Joe U.S. Army 7th Ranger Training Battalion. Guys, these guys are getting cooler and cooler and cooler. Let's bring this guy in a little bit. Came in a bigger box, guys. It's a bigger box set. I purchased this guy back in 2000 at Toys R Us. It's a quick shout out to Toys R Us. And if you were looking for accessories, weapons, all that cool stuff, and you couldn't get enough of that, these particular sets that Hasbro was putting out for G.I. Joe was perfect for you. Absolutely, positively perfect for you. And like I said, the figures were just getting cooler and cooler. This Ranger Training Battalion G.I. Joe, the war paint, the camouflage paint, whatever you want to call it, it's phenomenal. The way the Hasbro or the design team did this particular paint job is beautiful. You essentially got just a paint job scheme over a modern day head sculpt, which is phenomenal. This is Hasbro thinking way outside of the box. He's got bazookas, you name it, he's got it. Anything you need for this guy to have. He's got his M16, he's got a couple canteens, he's got some land grenades. He's got a hat. I don't know what that is. Is that an extra piece to the yeah, that's an extra part for the M16. I think that's a rocket launcher. Here's a clip. There's the bullets. He's got the H harness gear on. Beautiful camouflage. He's got the hands. Those different hands we saw with the foreign figures, the foreign G.I. Joes. So he's got those type of hands. So tell me what you think about those hands. I don't have a huge problem with those hands. Let's get him in a little closer. Price point on this figure was about $26. He's about $26, and you're not probably going to get him for $26 today. Not 17 years later. 17 years later, you're going to pay a little bit more for this guy. But I'm here to tell you that he is absolutely, positively worth every dime. This is a C10 museum quality example that we have in our museum. Just a beautiful head sculpt with that paint scheme. He's got his boots. The box was just beautiful. These big window picture type boxes was just phenomenal. And being a collector and having a museum, this is the way you want, especially if you're M.I.B. like me, this is the way you want all of your figures. I wish all of my figures came in a box setup like this. Huge window, wide. When you have everything practically laid out, no rubber bands, all encased All the equipment is encased in plastic. I just think this is the ideal box. Let's see if collectors want the close-ups. This guy is on a collectability level. He's way up there. He's hard to find, especially in this condition. He's extremely hard to find. You can get this guy though. He's not impossible. Nothing's impossible, guys. If it's out there. If you're looking for it, it's out there. But you're gonna pay a little bit more. You're gonna have difficulty really getting this guy. But he's out there. He's out there to be had. It's all about what you're willing to pay for these figures. I was fortunate enough to buy this guy directly from the store 17 years ago, because right now, if I had to buy him offline, like from Amazon or eBay, it would be difficult. Because I don't know if I want to, at this point, you for one figure, I don't know if I want to part with $70 or $80 or $90 for one figure, But sometimes you have to do what you got to do, especially if you're trying to complete collections. Let's turn this box around. Nothing really up the top. Here's the back of the box. Here's our U.S. Army 7th Ranger Training Battalion. It gives you a backstory on the Rangers. Here's this extremely big equipment list. You name it, this guy has it. Let's get you a date here. 2000. Here's our World War II U.S. Navy submarine commander, and I believe we did a video on this guy. I think we did, and so you want to check him out. Just go to our channel and pull up our video of him. We have over 220 videos, guys. So we if you're looking for something, definitely check our channel out, guys. Definitely like and subscribe. We upload content practically every week, maybe 3 to 4 times a week. And we just keep coming at you guys with more and more cooler G.I. Joes. Like I said, we try to get the exclusives out, ones that we think people either have forgotten about or simply have never seen. If you've seen this figure, please leave a comment in the comment section underneath this video. I would love to chat about this guy. He's got his dog tags on. What do you think about this guy? We want to know all of it, guys. We want all the dirt. We want all the information you got on this guy. This guy, once again, aesthetically was so cool, I had to pick him up because he's different. I don't have too many G.I. Joes in my collection, and we have a lot that quite looks like this guy. So this was another cool G.I. Joe that we simply had to add to our collection. And 17 years later, we are very fortunate and blessed to have this figure in our museum, where we could definitely share this guy with you guys. Some close-ups here of the equipment. And the M16 is really nice. Canteens. The canteens actually work. They're hollow inside. You can take the top off and pour water in them. Very detailed. I just can't get over this head sculpt. It's just phenomenal. Phenomenal. Just a great job by the design team at Hasbro. Whoever designed decided to do his head sculpt and a paint job like that on him should be commended. Where this box looks nice and streamlined, it's very heavy. It's very heavy. It looks like it's nice and streamlined, but it's got some weight to it. You have a ton, just a ton of accessories. And for guys that like to take their G.I. Joes out of the boxes, off the cards, then this figure is definitely for you. Once again, this was not geared towards collectors. This is geared towards the younger demographic because of the, you know, all of the bells and whistles. They wanted kids to interact with G.I. Joe, and the best way to do that, give the kids a ton of weapons and accessories that they can dress their G.I. Joe up with and send him into battle. So it just you know, it works out like that. But as a collector, this set was set up perfectly for a collector, and I simply love this G.I. Joe. This entire set is beautiful. Just a beautiful, gorgeous set. Guys, we'll be here all day. You know where to find us at, guys. Grab your favorite beverage. Hop on the couch. Kick your shoes off. And tune in to the M.I.B. Master Museum channel. And with that being said, guys, you know the drill. Don't make me send the 7th Ranger Training Battalion G.I. Joe outside of this TV screen to read you the riot act. Because he will. And he looks mean enough to do it. God bless. And keep collecting.